Hey guys, just like I promised, I'm back, and today I'm dropping the sequel to yesterday's video, which talked about how important it is to stay positive. Keeping up my promise, like I said in the video, I'm going to give you concrete steps on how you can be positive, okay? I'm going to give 3 steps. Maybe a 4th bonus one at the end if I see how I'm feeling, but 3 main ones. First one, meditating. I know you've heard it 1,000 times before. Meditating genuinely does help reduce negative emotions. It makes you feel better. 1 second. Water break. If you're watching this, you're probably dehydrated, so drink some water. So, meditating. How do you do it? Don't start off too long. Do it for 2 minutes, okay? I feel like 1 minute's a bit too short to train any type of, meditating muscle, but 2 minutes to start. Work your way to 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Slowly, okay? For the first week, maybe 2 weeks, do it for 2 minutes a day. And during the time, I'll give you concrete steps, right? This is what I do. When I meditate, I think about my breath. I track my breath, right? And sometimes my thoughts will wander. It's normal. Don't try to control it. Let your thoughts wander. The important thing is that you come back to the initial breath, tracking your breath. That is your initial state, right? When you wander, come back. You want to come back home after you go out. That's basically what you're trying to do with this meditating. I actually learned this from Hamza back in the day when he was still legit, not whatever scam course seller he is right now. But this is genuinely helpful, right? He says that each time you go and come back to your breath, that's 1 rep. And don't be afraid if it takes so long to come back to your like if it takes you the entire 2 minutes, you're just thinking, and the alarm goes off, and you haven't came back to your breath. Don't worry about that. Start simple, right? Don't put any pressure on yourself to meditate, or else it's not meditating, right? Number 2, also starts with an M. It's called moving. Move around. It doesn't have to be intensive, right? I feel like even going on a 10-minute walk is so helpful. Normal pace, you don't have to speed walk like Chris Paul in that one video, if you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, it doesn't have to be fast at all. It doesn't have to be an insane workout. Although those do help too. I feel like every time I hit the gym hard and I come back and I hit the sauna and then go back again in the evening, I feel good. I feel really good, right? Yeah, so get movement in your body. A lot of people sit down a lot, right? I remember when I was at home for summer. I mean, granted, I was sick for like a week, but like, I wouldn't move. And I'm afraid a lot of people live like that. Like, that's not my normal, but because I was sick, I couldn't move, and I think I felt worse because of that, if you get what I'm saying. So imagine how bad it is for people that don't move at all. Like, I get like 8K steps on an average day. I don't know if most people are hitting that, And human beings, we're designed to move. We feel better when we move automatically. Like, I'm about to go on a walk right after this. Just because I want to. Just because I think it will make me feel better. And yeah, move. It doesn't have to be hard. It can be hard. But if you don't move a lot right now, you're just sitting around all day. It's summertime. You got time. Walk. If you don't got 10 minutes in your day, then I can't help you, But yeah, even if you want to graduate from walking, you've done walking already, go play some soccer with your friends. Go play some basketball. You don't even need friends to play basketball. You can just go shoot hoops alone. Just make sure you're moving, Try to get at least 5K steps in a day. I know it sounds hard, but if you break it up, it really isn't that much. Like in the morning, 2K steps, in the afternoon, 1,000, and then in the evening, another 2K steps. That's like 2 miles total of walking. You can do that in like 30 minutes probably. But yeah, 3rd thing is gratitude journaling. I know a lot of people get intimidated when I say journaling, but this can be so simple. And you can do this on your phone. You don't even need, like, I have a little book. This is where I go into my detailed journaling on, like what I'm thinking, what I'm doing throughout the day, my thoughts, my goals, what's my experiences. But you don't have to do that. Start small. I know this is long, like if you just look at these pages, these are full pages. You don't have to do this. You don't have to do this. You can start off small. This is what you want you to do if you don't journal already. You wake up or right before you go to sleep. I think these are the best times to journal. You're gonna want to take the notes app in your phone. You don't even need something physical, but if you do have something physical, that's better. Use that. But if you're just getting started, use the notes app and keep track of this on a day by day. Like put it in a folder or have like one big note. I feel like if you do that, you're gonna have to scroll a lot. So just keep folders for each day. Write 3 things that you were grateful for that day or the day before. So let's say the day before, you do this in the morning. You can say like, I'm grateful that I had to bed. It can be dead simple. It doesn't need to be some complex shit. You can be like, I'm grateful that I had a blanket today. I'm grateful that I had a shelter over my head when it rained today. I'm grateful for my phone that I'm writing on. This is $1,000 device. It can be simple stuff like that. And I feel like if you start doing that, if you start doing this, if you start applying these every day in 2 weeks, and it still does not work to benefit your mood, even in the slightest, then come and dox me, okay? Dox me. I don't care, because I'm that confident that I know that this will work. And yeah, it can be that simple. If you have any questions on how to do any of these things, leave it in the comments below. And now, time for the 4th thing. This 4th thing is creating something. I want to ask you a question. Compared to what you consume, how much do you put out? For a lot of us, that ratio is super low. Even someone like me, I'm an artist. I draw, I write, I put out music. That ratio is still super low. So if you're someone who doesn't do any of those things, imagine how low it is for you. We are not meant to be bombarded with stuff. We're taking like straight shots to the face. Pause. But we're not actually outputting anything. And I feel like this is a bit of pseudoscience, so just stay with me here. If we keep getting information and nothing is going out, it's going to compound in our heads, right? So what I want you guys to do is try to create something. It can be whatever. It can be a song. It can be a digital song or like a song on like an acoustic guitar. Anything. It can be a drawing. It can be a clay pots. Fuck, it can be a table if you're into woodworking. And I feel like creating is such a meditative and therapeutic practice. Anytime I draw, like I can't feel sad when I draw. I can't feel sad when I'm making music. Maybe I feel a little bit of stress from, trying to get the line perfectly or trying to get that vocal to sit in the beat properly. Maybe those things stress me out, but the overall process is therapeutic. And I feel like the people that don't create things are often so caught up in themselves. You don't have to post it. You can keep it to yourself. But just the act of creating helps so much. And yeah, that's it for today's video, guys. Back-to-back videos. I'm going to try to keep the train rolling tomorrow. I will keep the train rolling tomorrow. I don't know what I'm going to post yet, but I will post something. Yeah, and another thing I wanted to include. Notice how artists usually aren't sad. I'm not talking about music artists in this sense. Because music artists, you kind of have to be sad. Like, sad music sells a lot. But look at, like, actual artists. I don't know a lot of them that struggle with mental health. Like, professional ones at the top of their game. I'm not saying I know their personal lives, but I just don't see it as often as I do in other types of mediums. Because art is so therapeutic. But anyways, that's it for today's video. Check back tomorrow. Subscribe, like, all that shit. I got you guys. Any questions, leave it in the comments below. See ya.